This is Magistrate Hillary Braley presiding. Okay, and I need you unmuted at the jail. There we go. Can I have your name, please?
For the record, my name is Thomas Stiver II. I'm the natural person, I'm the living man. How we doing today, Miss Braley?
We are upright, if nothing else. Great. So, okay. And you said your name is Thomas Styron.
The second.
The second.
And then I'm the natural person.
Okay, thank you for your patience there. We had a little bit of a kerfuffle. So, no problem. Recalling case number 19S00472. That is the state of Michigan versus Thomas Ulrich Styron II.
All right, guys, buckle up because this one is pure sovereign citizen gold. We've got a living man in Michigan running the same tired script you've all seen crash and burn before. Right from the jump, he claims he's not Thomas Styron, but the natural person, classic, and the court. Yeah, they're not having it. Let's see how deep the rabbit hole of nonsense goes this time.
You said, and also calling 24W001025. That is the township of Ypsilanti, also versus Thomas Ulrich Styron. So state your name for the record.
So, for the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. It is not the name you have attached to this case is not me. I believe that's a state created entity, Your Honor. Okay. And me being a living person, I don't my name is in proper punctuation. I don't have a all caps name nor
okay. I'm going to cut you off right there. Okay.
I don't have no contracts with the state of Michigan at all, period. And so I was wondering about personal jurisdiction, subject matter jurisdiction.
Okay. And you can continue to wonder about those at the moment. What I am doing, you have a show cause hearing on the matter ending in 472, which is the retail fraud charge. I'm showing a balance of $210 on that. And then what you're being arrested.
The magistrate starts rolling through the charges. But this guy just keeps circling back to the same fantasy. I don't consent. That's not my name. I don't recognize your jurisdiction. Buddy, if saying it made it true, you'd be on a beach, not in a courtroom. The court tries to stay composed, but you can feel the growing irritation. This man is completely detached from reality.
Trained on, that is what I am here to explain. The charge against you is a citation issued on April 2nd, 2024 at 9:24 in the evening. That charges that you operated a motor vehicle on North Ford Boulevard at or near Russell Street with no license on your person. Do you comprehend the charge against you?
I do not. I don't even own a license. I canceled my license years ago.
Okay. So, what you are being charged with is operating a motor vehicle without having a license on your person. So, I'm not asking if you agree with this. I'm not asking if you have a license. I'm asking if you understand the words coming out of my mouth as far as what this charge is.
The charge is accused me of not having a driver's license on my person, correct?
Correct.
Well, from my understanding, I need a driver's license if I'm in commerce. I was traveling home.
Okay.
I wasn't doing business at all.
Now here's where it gets real stupid. He says he doesn't have a license not because it's expired, but because he canceled it. Apparently, according to him, you only need a license if you're in commerce. He wasn't driving, he was traveling, and that overstanding garbage. The court shuts it down hard. This isn't Reddit. This is real law, real consequences, and a real misdemeanor charge.
And also from my understanding, I don't need a license to do that.
And your overstanding is incorrect, sir. But we are not going to get into that for now. You are saying that you have understood the words as far as not having a license on your person. It is a misdemeanor charge with a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine with court costs, or both.
So this is under the assumption that you guys have personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction over me, right?
Yes.
So
At this time, the court is going to set a pre-trial date for you. That will be before Judge Washington.
ma'am, can we prove the jurisdiction first before we go ahead with setting a trial for that entity or a pre-trial for that entity?
I hear you. And at this point, you are appearing in front of the court. You have put your name on the record. And yes, we are setting a pre-trial date for you.
I did put my name on the record, and my name that I put on the record is not the same name that you have attached to that case.
As the magistrate explains the potential 93 days in jail and the $500 fine, this sovereign starts panicking behind the smug tone. He's trying to stall with nonsense about jurisdiction, but the court bulldozes right through it. You appeared, your name's on the record, and that's all we need. He still tries to argue about capital letters and fictional entities. It's like arguing with a fax machine.
And you can provide documentation of such at your pre-trial date, which is going to be June 26th.
So the documentation that I have published, recorded the documentation I have published and recorded on the record, on the state of Michigan record, that says what I just told you, that I'm not who you have, that I'm not the name you have attached to that case. That's I need to bring that with me, is what you're saying? It being already recorded and on the state of Michigan records. Is that good enough?
Whatever documentation you have,
Mm-hmm.
bring it with you to your pre-trial date. That is what I am telling you, yes. So. And again, that court date, June 26th. Okay, will be June 26th at 9 a.m. before Judge Washington. The court will enter a that you are standing mute to all charges at this time.
So we're just assuming jurisdiction, though, correct?
Yes.
How? From my understanding, that has to be proved before we even proceed with anything else. Am I wrong?
Yes, you are wrong. And let's just be thankful that nothing in this...
The court sets a pre-trial and tells him flat out, bring any ridiculous paperwork you want, just show up. And his response, do I have to come under threat, duress, and coercion?
26th.
Dude, you're in court because you broke the law,
So the
not because
documentation
you're
that
being
I have
abducted by
published, recorded
aliens. The judge reminds him that it's his straw man, begging his living man not to go back to
documentation I
jail.
have
Brutal.
published and recorded on the record, on the state of Michigan record, that
You are not correct. The court will also set a personal recognizance bond in this matter. Basically, you are promising to show up for that June 24th court date at 9 a.m. over Zoom before Judge Washington, where you will have your pretrial. Okay, so at this point, your hearings are concluded. You are free to stand up and tell the jail that you are finished.
so I need to be there under threat, duress, coercion.
And that's a wrap, folks. The clown was given a PR bond, but he's still being held for another monetary case. So who knows if he even walked out that day. But you better believe we'll be watching his next court date closely. Big shout out to old Squishy Gardner for this gem. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and remember, fictional legal theories don't hold up in a real courtroom. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.